Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Donnie Dome. That's right. To get started tonight, we're going to call out the starting lineups for both teams, along with seniors. We'd first like to say welcome to Norwood Middle Volleyball. If you'll give them a round of applause for being here tonight. Norwood Volleyball, Norwood Middle, and also Clinton Middle Volleyball as well. Thank you to their administration for allowing them to be here as well tonight. So we're glad to have you. All right, to name out the starting lineups first with the Oak Ridge Wildcats. Number 2, Rebecca Gothrock. Number 4, Nikki Edmondson. Number 5, Marissa Keyworthy. Number 9, Kylan Barger. Number 13, Haley Gray. Number 18, Peyton Upgrad. Number 24, Lily Yazoo. Also, senior tonight, number 23, Vivian Newton. As well as number 7, Sophie Warowski. And now, for your Lady Dragons, number 9, Riley Owens. Number 10, Josie Moody. Number 13, Darby Brumman. Number 17, Zavy Ford. Number 19, Ori Alton. Number 21, Ellie Morrell. Number 24, Mackenzie Chris. Number 25, Brooklyn Lissard. And number 30, the lane train, Lady Carmichael. Good luck to both teams. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to our live coverage of tonight's volleyball matchup between the Oak Ridge High School Wildcats and the Clinton High School Dragons. My name is Andy Garrett, and with me tonight is Mr. Rob Patrick, former professional beach volleyball player, AAU volleyball coach, Stanford head coach, and University of Tennessee head coach for volleyball. How are you doing tonight, sir?
I'm good. I'll correct you just on one thing, Andy. I was the assistant coach at Stanford, and then came over to Tennessee to lead their program.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry about that. There's
okay.
a lot to learn in a few minutes.
Oh, absolutely.
Glad to have you with us tonight. We're both filling in for our usual announcers tonight, and so this is definitely new to me. Not sure how new it is to you, but I appreciate you being here tonight and helping us call these games.
I'm excited about being here. I've actually been to Clinton High School before. My wife actually plays volleyball and played a big tournament there, so it's a beautiful gym. I'm excited about watching these young ladies get playing this match.
Yeah, I am too. We've been last week we were at Anderson County High School, and we typically try to cover one game for each team. So this is our night over here at Clinton High School this week. So looks like we're about to get started.
Looking at some statistics for this match, and Clinton, the Lady Dragons, they have a great home court record, being 12-2, and Oak Ridge, surprisingly, their away record is better than their home record. So it may be interesting. It looks like Oak Ridge plays their best volleyball when they're in the visiting team's, gym.
Clinton, that's the same. This is where they're tough. So it should be a good game.
Nice pass. Free ball is out. And it looks like Oak Ridge draws first blood here today in this match. Number 10, number 18, I'm sorry, number 18, the setter Peyton Upgraft is serving.
Roster here.
Nice jump serve, great pass. Ooh. Nice block by Clinton. You're gonna have a free ball to be able to run their offense.
Tried to drop it in there.
Some really good ball control. Setters are really moving the ball around very well. Nice kill down the line by the outside hitter here for Clinton. It looks like
getting the scoreboard straightened out.
Yeah, I think the score might be 2-1. I think Clinton might have one. Oh, nice play. One of the things that really made that play work so well is the passing. They're really receiving serve very well. So the setter for Oak Ridge, Peyton Upgraff, is able to set any of her hitters, which makes it hard to defend. Oh, nice serve by Oak Ridge.
Some of those seem tough where they're just right there, where you can't call it almost if it's going to land on yours or not.
That's right. The pass was just a little bit close to the net, so. Oh, that was a great play by number 14, Maggie Williams, hitting the ball off the block. She didn't have a great approach to swing because of the way the ball was set, but she did a great job of using the block. Very smart play. Another good serve. Oak Ridge is really doing a great job with their serves, up 6-1. really keeping Clinton off balance.
Yeah, that's what I say. It don't look like they can get in a groove of any sort. Oh,
Some nice defense on both sides, keeping the ball in play. Oh, that's a big block by Clinton. Lady Dragons did a nice job of defending at the net.
It's fast gameplay. I'm sure it's hard if you get a little bit off, your footing's a little bit off right off the bat. It's hard to recover.
It is. I think this is Darby Brummett serving. Oh, a great serve. Looked like an ace. I think serving's the name of the game here. Both sides have had some very tough serves.
Yeah, is that
Number 13, Darby Brummett is serving the ball up.
I should have wore glasses tonight.
A nice middle attack by number 4, Nikki Edmondson for Oak Ridge for the kill. Again, a lot of times what gets lost in a great play like that, the setter and the hitter get all the accolades, but really it got started with a great pass from the back row.
I mean, a bad setup is not going. It just creates another problem.
That's right.
Typically, I'd assume. Clinton
Clinton
found their opening on that one.
They did a real nice job there. The setter, both setters seem very experienced and are really setting the appropriate people and giving their teams a chance to score.
I'm very naive to volleyball, so I'm learning a lot from you just within the first few minutes of this game. That's more knowledge that I've learned, or anything that I've learned about volleyball than I have before.
Well, Haley Gray is serving now, an outside hitter for Oak Ridge. Have an opportunity here to score with a free ball in a beautiful play. Again, the libero for Oak Ridge did a wonderful job of getting that play started, Marissa Kenworthy, and it allowed the setter, Peyton Upgraff, to have options on who to set, and that's just very hard to defend when you don't know who the ball can go to. Now Clinton has an opportunity with what we call a free ball. And both teams really like to go to their middle hitters when they're able to, and their middle hitters are doing a great job. I believe that might be Ellie Murrell, number 21, if I see that correctly, with a kill. Again, those setters are finding their middles when they can, and the middles are doing a great job. Number 2, Rebecca Gothrop is checked into the game.
Heavy on Clinton has one senior, and I mean they're heavy on freshmen and sophomores. They're a younger team.
Wow, that's impressive. Again, going to the middle hitter.
Oh yeah,
a nice job.
Good hustle though by number 13 for Oak Ridge.
Yep, hits the ground.
Haley Gray.
Yep. Number 21, the middle hitter for the Lady Dragons, Ellie Murrell. Nice kill.
Serving now. Who's that? 24, Mackenzie Crisp.
Yeah, that's the libero, Mackenzie Crisp, just a little bit long. Clinton's
excuse me, I was speaking of Clinton. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Clinton's missing a few serves, but I think they're just trying to keep Oak Ridge off balance with some tough serving. You're going to miss some when that happens. Oh, it's a nice defensive play.
It's a little short.
A little bit.
I noticed they do. They try to hit it to the middle they're trying to hit, what would you call it, the middle line? Or what? I mean, like whenever they're hitting midway, they seem to go not a lot of serving straight down. I don't know what terms I'm trying to use.
They're trying to, when you hit, some of the best hits are hitting deep into the corners, right? And so both teams, if you're not on top of the net, it's tough to hit the ball down because you're just too far away from the net. Both teams very well coached because they're really taking what they have in front of them. So they're not trying to do too much. Mm-hmm. The only difference right now in the score, the 13-6 score, both teams are playing pretty good volleyball. Clinton just is missing a few serves, or a few more serves, which is giving Oak Ridge some free points right now. So Oak Ridge doesn't have to play as hard to score their points.
Right.
You know, but they're, you know, they may have a strategy to, hey, we need to serve tough because Oak Ridge has a nice offense that they run, and one of the ways to stop a real strong offense is to serve very tough, so that they can't pass the ball as well. And instead of being able to set a couple different hitters, they can only set one hitter.
The first strike you have back is always off balance.
That's right. Maggie Williams is serving.
Oh, nice little.
And that is the setter, Clinton's setter, Josie Moody, is fairly tall, so she's able to do some things with the ball when they're passed tight on top of the net, which makes her very effective. Again, another middle attack to set to number 4, Nikki Edmondson, who puts it down for a kill. That time, instead of her coming right to the setter to hit that ball, she separated herself, and we call that a shoot set, or 31. They're called different things. And she kind of ran away from the blocker and did a really good job of that.
Keeping them busy back there.
I've been very impressed with both setters, what we say, moving the ball around. They're not setting just one person, trying to get one-on-one matchups with their hitters. Really doing a good job.
You see sometimes setters fall into a repetitive motion.
You do. Sometimes you look, you find.
Clinton with another
Oh
point.
boy, hope nobody got hurt there. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, they both.
Sometimes you try and find a hot hitter, somebody that, hey, they're
just
getting
on.
a kill every time they're on. Sometimes you do, kind of serve the same person too often, and or set the same person too often, and what'll happen is the defense then knows that's happening and they can defend it a little easier. There's a nice serve, and here's the serve coming back. Oh, that's a nice hit. There's a good double block that Clinton had up there.
They've been doing that a lot. Both of them been right there.
Right there, that's right. But the hitter there, and I didn't see her number, but she did a nice job of hitting it high into the hands and in what we call the seam of the block.
Is that a tactic, having them both there? It's just wider.
You want to be right next to each other. You don't want to have too many what we call seams.
Oh, okay, I got you.
And there we go back to the middle. Nice. Oh, just a little mistimed.
Keeping it going.
Yeah, it's a nice rally here. Oh, that's very impressive. Going to the back row. Oh, there's a...
That was an impressive run. Impressive rally, I should say.
There are not too many just unforced errors on either side. That shows, really a high level of skill level. It's very good coaching. When you're able to have rallies like that, not make just unforced errors, each team has got to earn their points. Like I said, the only difference in the score right now is at the beginning, Clinton, was missing too many serves. But here they had a great serve.
They've got their groove going a little bit.
They do. You're exactly right, Andy. Number 13, Darby Brummett's back to serve. She just got an ace. Let's see if she can do it again. High outside set to number 14 is Maggie Williams in there in the back row.
Blockers anticipating it for Clinton a lot.
Yeah, you see a lot of what we call double blocks, 2 blockers up, and that means that they kind of know what's happening with where the set's going. All right, the libero for Oak Ridge is now serving, Marissa Kenworthy. Again to the middle. That's a beautiful defensive play by Josie Moody there, the
she
setter.
set that well. Just totally blind on that shot.
Yep. And there again, number 24 hitting what we call a shoot set. Lily Yasu from the setter. So she kind of, basically what she does is she runs in between the blockers so that, we're talking about how the blocks kind of, you want to stay away from having two blocks in front of you.
Yeah.
She ran right in between the two blockers, and the setter put her in a great spot.
Gave that point to Clinton. It must have hit the net or something.
So they, that was one of the few unforced errors in hitting that Oak Ridge has had, where the hitter just hit the ball in the net. But she took a nice aggressive swing, and that's what you want your players to do, that's for sure. And number 13, I think, hit that ball. What a great comeback. She gets set again. It's a great deep corner shot where no one's, defending. That's a wonderful play right there.
Oak Ridge has held this lead, but they're barely holding on to it now. 6 points, but I mean, Clinton's creeping up on them.
Yeah, let's see if Clinton can go on a little run of serves here. Number 17 for Clinton is Xavier Ford. She's back to serve.
See what Xavier has here.
Oh, nice serve.
Set him up.
So Clinton has an opportunity. Oh, just missed their middle hitter. You can see that both teams are really trying to work hard to get the ball to their middle hitters, and the middle hitters have been very effective at getting kills for them. 20-14.
Is
Oak
this game
Ridge.
point? Well, no.
No, it'll be we'll play up to 25.
25.
There's a great serve.
You can see how much I know. For everybody listening at home, I set it up. I try to find everybody to talk, so I don't have to, and I don't. I go, they're going 21, 38. What are they going to? That's.
Andy's doing a great job, I'll tell you. Oh, 2 aces in a row. That was
just like it just rolled off her hands.
That's right. That's a tough ball. It was deep
chest
line.
That high right there.
Just up and high. Yep, that's a tough ball. It looks like that's Rebecca Gothrop that's
taking a timeout,
serving those balls, and it's forcing Clinton into a timeout.
So let me ask you. How did you get started with beach volleyball and then become professional?
Yeah, long story, but I'll make it short. I love sports. That's number one. I played football in college. I wanted to stay active, and I just got involved with this group that played volleyball, and I really enjoyed it. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio originally, and I started playing volleyball there, and it was fun. And I said, where is the best volleyball played? And at that time, it was Southern California.
Right.
I said, I'm going to go to Southern California and play volleyball. So I packed up my car.
Oh, wow.
Drove out. Hey, I worked full time, but I lived right on the beach in Manhattan Beach, and I played volleyball and just played enough to where I got good enough that I was able to play on the pro tour.
How about that?
Yeah.
That sounds like a blast. I assume you traveled all over. Did you travel internationally or just?
Not to play. Traveled all around the United States, though.
Oh, wow, that's still, though.
Oh, boy, I'll tell you, this Rebecca Gothrop has got a great serve.
And she knows where she wants to hit it to right now.
That's right.
She's giving her trouble, who it's giving trouble.
She's putting the ball right where you can see the coach right there is giving the server a spot to serve on the court.
Is that where he's coming
number
in?
one. So you'll see her give the number 1 signal. So that's zone 1. We call it zone 1.
Okay.
So you'll see her give it. Well, you won't see it now, but you could see it, zone 1. So that's where she's saying, so, okay, I'm going to serve right to that zone. The court is broken up into what we call 6 zones so that you can have an opportunity to direct where you want that ball to be served. A coach can call it, right?
What happened right there?
I think what happened is she had a bad toss and she missed the ball.
Oh,
we didn't see it.
I would go for it anyways. That'd be my problem. Is I would try to beat her in. Let's see what Clinton does here.
All right, they got a free ball, and there's that just beautiful playing by Oak Ridge, being able to run their middle attack hitting to the corners of the court where that's a part of the court that you can't defend, especially on a quick attack. And again, one of the things that I've just noticed on both teams, both of them very well coached. You can tell that they're really trying to do the right things. The hitters are trying to do the right things. I think if Clinton can get their serves going a little more consistently, and then they're also going to have to, Oak Ridge had some very tough servers and took what we call, made Clinton be out of system. They couldn't run their offense. So
in the last round, a few rounds of serves, I forget her name. She just found her sweet spot, and she just kept attacking.
Rebecca Gothrop was back there serving. I think she had about 3 or 4 in a row, and their coach Audrey Sherles was for Oak Ridge was calling the correct zone, and they found someone that wasn't passing the ball very consistently. And on that very last one, even on the last serve that they got a point that Rebecca served on, they moved that one passer away. They put another passer in, and Rebecca still aced her. So that's a tough serve if you're acing, a couple people in the same spot.
I've seen none of that. That's amazing. I noticed none of it, other than until you said it. But that's so. Looking for their holes, is that one of the most critical aspects of a coach looking for, to see for your offense to do, is to see, I just consistently see in the right corner, they're leaving that open when they go for it.
That is exactly right. So one of the things when you're scouting a team or you've played a team before, when we were collegiately, we had a lot of film. We would watch film. But teams will play a certain type of defense. And so you try and take advantage of where those openings. Because with 6 people, you can't cover the whole court.
Right.
You're going to have. So you put your block in a certain area to take a part of the court away. And then what you do is you play behind the block. And then you cover the other areas with your other players. But there's still the court's so big, there's still going to be some openings.
And then I noticed that one long rally they had in the last set, Clinton finally, everybody seemed like they had their little zone they were playing, then finally they just met.
That's right.
You just run it long enough, I guess you're bound to meet. Or so did they run defensive zones or is it just the back?
You have certain responsibilities, right? So, almost like a zone defense in basketball,
That's
right?
what I
you
was
have
thinking
certain
of.
Responsibility. So if the ball goes to a certain area along the net, you move to everybody moves to their certain areas. Just like in basketball, if the ball's on the left side, or it's down by the baseline, the whole team moves a certain way. It's the same thing in defense for volleyball. Another nice serve. That's the setter for Oak Ridge. I apologize. That's Peyton Upcraft. I apologize.
With the point.
Oh, look at that. A beautiful, strong start offensively. Even after a great serve by Oak Ridge to get things started. That's what Clinton needs to do. They need to be able to just keep fighting back on some of those. Even if they don't pass the ball perfect, just keep the ball in play.
That was out.
It's out. A little bit long. Again, both setters on both sides are doing a wonderful job. Peyton Upcraft and Josie Moody are both doing a great job of getting what we call hittable balls up for their hitters to take nice swings. Okay, now this is an opportunity for Oak Ridge. Oh, they had an opportunity but didn't pass the ball well.
Clinton with
that's a nice. So a great swing by the outside hitter for Clinton. She hit the ball high off the block, and so it just went off the tips of the fingers. She did that on purpose, and it was able to bounce high, and nobody could defend that. Nice swing.
Let's see what we have here.
Another error by Oak Ridge. So this is
I couldn't even tell if that one's in or out. That was Clinton's found him a groove here.
Yeah, they have. Nice swing down the line. They get a free ball. Let's see if they try and get the ball in the middle. Nope, they're going to go to the outside. There's the middle
Yep,
attack, and
found
that
it.
middle attack, they found it
Good
exactly
hustle
right.
though from, I don't know which player that was for Oak Ridge in the back. Good hustle. They don't let them die.
They don't.
I like that. I like that.
Nice serving. Oh, what a great serve. Right in between. People were a little, didn't know exactly who was going to take that. So that person that passed that ball really is standing there just to call the ball in and out. And the people in front of her didn't pass it.
Oak Ridge is.
Oak Ridge is on a run. I'm sorry, Clinton is
Yeah,
on a run. I apologize. So this game here is exactly the opposite of the first game. So in the first game, Oak Ridge really did a great job with their serve, got Clinton off balance, and now Clinton came right back in this second game and is doing the exact same thing by getting Oak Ridge off balance with their
they
serve.
Sure are.
Oh, a big block.
They're on it now. They're just
Yeah.
seem that home court advantage. It seems to, like we were talking about earlier, they've got their winning record at home is they have more wins at home. This might be part of their routine almost. Just get a little first game, get the jitters out, and then this game you start really going at it.
A nice swing.
Because right now Clinton seems like even when they're still just about making it playable.
Player's in a really good position. The hit kind of rattled around through the block. It's tough to track the ball when that happens. Oh, they had an opportunity there. So
what happened right there?
Oak Ridge had an opportunity to take an easy ball. It's what we call a free ball, and that the libero is probably kind of, kicking herself a little bit because she knew that she should have passed that a little bit better than she did.
Jumped a little too early.
A little mistimed, wasn't that? So, but they got it right back. So what Oak Ridge needs to do is they need to get that serving going like they did. The libero right now is Marissa Kenworthy. She's going back to serve. She scored some points for him in the first set. Let's see if she can get them back in the game here. Nice serve.
Nice
So they're going to get a free ball here. Oh, there it is.
9-3. Looks like Oak Ridge might try to get in some kind of rhythm here.
Nice deep serve. Oh, there's a nice block by number 24 and number 14 of Oak Ridge. Number 24 is Lily Yasu. She leads the team in blocks. Number 14 is that number 14? Maggie Williams was out there.
They both thrive off their offensive drives.
Yeah. There's a middle attack. Number 13 for Clinton, Darby Brummett. I've been saying her name quite often here. It looks like what Josie Moody, that seems to be one of her favorite hitters right now. Oh, what a beautiful pass.
That's out.
Oh, a great dig by Clinton. That's a momentum changer right there.
So they stay on the same sides since COVID. Some of the new rules. How much does that play a factor? I mean, if you feel like you get your groove in that spot, or does switching around make you feel like you don't?
What people don't realize is when you're receiving serve and you're looking at the backgrounds are always different. So like this background here, you have people standing there. You've got, people sitting. On the other background, I think it's a wall. And a lot of times it's easier just to see the ball come from a wall than where people are moving and
your
stuff.
eyes not trying to focus on as
a
much.
lot of times it just depends, So there's some different, there's wind, you have fans in there, and sometimes the fans are blowing in one direction. So there's some differences. Okay, there's a free ball.
Looks like she got a hold of that one.
Now that one of the few unforced errors in this set for Clinton. They're really playing what we call a clean game this game.
So is she in zone 1 back there?
No, she's serving. Now, she just served to zone 4.
Oh, okay. Clinton with another point.
Yeah. So
no, that was it for Oak Ridge.
That was for Oak Ridge.
Yeah, it was.
Again, Clinton is making some errors.
I'm glad I'm not reffing this. This would be bad because I thought that was in where I was sitting.
Oh, that's a
Found
nice,
the
oh,
spot.
great defense right there by number 13. Number 13 for Oak Ridge had a great, Haley Gray. I haven't really said that name, but she's done a nice job there with that defense.
That one looked like right off the bat it was going to be a point for Clinton.
It did.
I thought it was because every time they've hit it low like that, it's ended up spinning it, spinning off, and they've had a hard time recovering it.
Another great serve by Oak Ridge, number 13, Haley Gray. And there they go to their middle attack again. So again, the middles for both teams are the scorers.
And so it's the first. It could go up to 5 matches, correct?
Could go to 5 sets,
Could go
best
to
of
5
5.
sets.
So whoever wins 3 sets. Nice pass again to the middle. Nice shoot set. There is number 13, Haley Gray, again with a great dig. Another middle attack. And an error by Clinton. The Lady Dragons right now, they might need a timeout just to settle down a little bit. Just making some unforced errors.
Get a breather, try to settle.
Oh, look at that. Right back to the middle. Great job.
Ooh.
Oh, what a great play. Again, both, just a great job by both teams. When they're out of system, when they don't really have a really good swing on the ball, they do a fairly good job of keeping the ball in play and putting it in a spot that makes it hard for the defense to play it cleanly. Oh, that's a nice play.
Yeah, I was going to say, almost got him.
By the right side player there.
Oak Ridge wants that lead they had going.
Nice rally.
First one.
Oh, a big block by number 24, Lily Yasu. Again, she leads Oak Ridge in blocks and had a really big block. Clinton calls a timeout. They're still up by 1.
That lead is dwindling.
It is
Hopefully
dwindling.
they can hold on to it, but Oak Ridge is getting in their groove now. They seem to go back and forth with about like 5 or 6 point rallies.
Well, Andy, you bring up a great point. Volleyball is a huge momentum sport, and you can go on, like you just said, both teams can go on 5, 6, 7, 8 point rallies very easily, and you're seeing that right now.
Yeah, that seems to be it. They'll get 5 or 6 points, and then they got to find their way again. So now we got, who's serving? Oak Ridge must be serving, I believe. I think
Oak Ridge is serving, and we'll see if that timeout had any effect on icing the server here. Kind of like icing, a field goal kicker. Number 13 is still back there serving, Haley Gray. We've been kind of talking about her serves here. It seems like for 5 minutes she's been back there.
Not much from her. Heard from her in the first game, first set. Now this one's.
Oh, nice set and a nice swing by the right side player. Oh, number 14 with the kill. That's Maggie Williams. Maggie Williams is having a really nice game. I wouldn't say quiet. It may be quiet because I haven't mentioned her name enough, but she's done a nice job out there on the outside.
Clinton just can't get that ball, can't get what they need right now.
Yeah, I think they're just pushing a little too much. I think they're trying too hard. They want a good thing to happen really badly. Oh,
got him one right there.
Number 21, Ellie Murrell, middle hitter, got the kill. great set by Josie Moody, and I wish I would have known who passed that because it was a great pass to get that offense started for Clinton. Well, halfway through this game, it's 13-all. Oh, what a great shoot set to the outside. They left number 24, Lily Yasu, is usually a middle hitter. They had her hit on the outside pin, and the setter shot a really fast ball out there so that Clinton's blockers couldn't form.
Yeah, I was going to say there was nobody, you couldn't even react to it almost.
Nope.
It was just a line drive.
Oh, another.
Same right there,
Yep.
just about. Just put it right perfect where she's already bent down.
Yeah. So again, the middle hitter who hit that, they get a lot of the accolades. The setter did a great job getting to the ball to her, but it really started with the pass from the serve receive. Great pass. Oh, nice serve. Sometimes those deep serves that are going to go on that back line are some of the hardest to pass.
Yeah, it looks like when they're right there at chest, you just can't push. It's hard to tell what's going to happen when you push your hands up.
Yeah. Again, boy.
They're trading points back and forth.
Lily Yasu and Ellie Murrell, Darby Brummett, the middle hitters for both sides are really having a battle out there.
Oh, caught him.
Oh, look at that.
She's been wanting to get that shot in there, I've noticed a few times tonight. And
Well,
she finally caught him just enough off to where it fell through.
And that's what's, you can be a shorter setter, you can be a taller setter. There's all sorts of setters that have been wonderful. When we went to the Final Four, our setter was only 5'8", 5'9", and, we're played in the Final Four. So you don't have to be tall, but, you can do things like that Josie Moody did on that ball.
Nice line drive.
Oh, boy.
Point for Clinton. So Clinton now pulling away a little bit. Trying to.
Yeah.
They said nobody's getting a groove now. Now it's just trading points off.
So the libero, number 24, Mackenzie Crisp with the serve. And look at that. So it's a great swing by the middle hitter there, number 13. Again, Darby Brummett, I think. And she hit that ball into the corner. Which is where, on a quick set like that in the middle, that's where the opening is going to be. Very, very well coached teams. A great timeout by Audrey Sherrills to try and slow the momentum of the Clinton Lady Dragons. But a nice comeback by Oak Ridge in this game.
Yes, it is. So you mentioned Final Four. So at Stanford, did you and at UT, how many times have you been to the Final Four in volleyball?
Yeah, I've been there 4 times.
4 times.
Stanford, we went to 3 Final Fours and won 2 national championships, and it was really an exciting time. And then at Tennessee, we won a few SEC championships and played in the Final Four also there, and that was wonderful.
Well, you sound like you've had an exciting career with volleyball. Like it sounds like and you said you also coached AAU to start out with.
Yeah.
For your coaching career. What we got?
So Clinton has an opportunity here to score. Oh, look at that hustle. Nice hustle.
Bao got a 3-pointer in over there in the side goal. Does that count? I mean, should it count? Well, that's the end of the game. The ball is lost up there in the stands, up there near Ryan. Oh, no, excuse me, the opposite end.
Yeah, looks like the Clinton Lady Dragons are in control right now of the game. Another nice swing on the outside. That was number 9, Kylan Barger with a great swing. I'm saying that right. Barger or Barger? Barger. Nice swing on the outside. Here's the setter for Peyton.
Oh, Clinton. When the ball takes that downward spin, it causes chaos.
That's right. Put that top spin on, and that'll bring the ball straight down.
I bet if you get a good server that can serve it like that and just have it where it just hits off of your hands and it's just, you can't do nothing about it. Oh, good save.
Nice save. Nice save.
Clinton doesn't want this to go to 2-0.
Oh, the nice tip to the middle. That's a great spot. Number 13 made a nice choice. Haley Gray, that's a name we've been saying. She served Oak Ridge right back into the court, and then she helped her team score a point on a broken play.
Who's serving? I didn't catch a number. Is that number 9 or number?
I think it was number 9. I think that was Kylan.
Kylan Barger. Right back to Clinton now. Yeah, nobody's got, except for the beginning, it's went to just one or trading off a point or two.
That's right. Clinton has an opportunity here. Going to the middle. A great dig by the libero over there.
Oh.
For Marissa Kenworthy. What a great dig.
We don't have the grades of the students for Oak Ridge. So I'm just kind of wondering if we got younger teams and stuff or older team for them as well. Back to.
All right. 4-point lead for the Clinton Lady Dragons here. Oak Ridge needs a run. And we have an opportunity here with a free ball to the middle. Oh, what a beautiful play.
She found her spot.
Yes, number 24, Lily Yasu again. That's their main hitter. A nice serve by Marissa Kenworthy, and then a great pass to get the offense started on that play. Again to the middle, nice dig. That's number 10, the setter, Josie Moody with a dig.
They're finding
the spot, right? All right, you're exactly right,
They keep going. I've seen them go 2 or 3 times now.
To that one zone spot, that corner, right? That's the one zone.
That's probably what she's telling them right now.
Yep.
The other coach is telling you better get in that spot.
Well, again, Clinton's their positioning's pretty good defensively. It's just Oak Ridge is really finding that opening. They're just finding it. It's almost like in baseball when you're hitting in between the third baseman and a shortstop or something like that. Just the ball kind of has eyes sometimes.
Exactly. It just knows where to go.
So a good timeout by Clinton's coach, Lori Johnson. They still have a 2-point advantage. Just get her team just to, relax a little bit.
Yeah.
But also the server, that server has gotten into a groove. Marissa Kenworthy, hopefully, coming out of this timeout, she's got to kind of start slower, not serve as tough, just to get that first one in. So much for my great. But
just stop and get you cold.
That's right.
You get cold, it's tough.
But look at what a great serve Marissa had.
Yeah.
But a nice play. Clinton never gave up on that.
That must have been beneficial for them too as well. It gave them a chance to get settled down. Have their coach relay some things she's been noticing.
So I don't know if you noticed, but the middle hitter for Clinton really didn't have a good set where she couldn't really take a good swing at the ball. She, on purpose, placed the ball to the right back person who happened to be the setter for Oak Ridge.
Huh.
So once the setter for Oak Ridge took the first ball, she can't serve. She can't set the offense. So they had to bump set. So
that's it
with that play, she completely took Oak Ridge completely out of their offense. Great block by Clinton against what looks like Oak Ridge's best hitter today anyway, is Lily Yasu, really doing a great job. But Clinton put her in what we call a phone booth on that one.
Yeah.
and ended up winning that game. So it's 1-1 now, Andy.
Yeah, well, now we're in it now.
Yeah.
Now we're in it. Now it's back to.
This is what you call the barn burner, right?
Yep. I might have to tell my wife to put the dinner in the microwave tonight. So they're going to go at it. That's
right.
what it seems here. Like I said, they're playing just 2 points here, 3 points here, just come back and forth and just not letting nobody really just get. Because sometimes what we've done volleyball over the years, I've noticed it can just get away. If a team gets down 2-0, that third set goes 15, and if they hit an 8-point rally right off the bat, it's hard to just come back.
It is.
There's not much you can do.
Momentum is a big, big part of volleyball. Big part of volleyball. And but what happens sometimes, you go up 2-0, and then the other team relaxes. You know, and says, "Oh, we've got this," right? And then they kind of give some points away, and they lose that momentum. So that was one thing as a coach I was always trying to guard against, was getting, when we had that momentum, for us to not relax too much, right?
Yeah. Don't let yourself, just get to that point. You're like, well, I believe her. We just stay solid. We just play our way through. But I mean, it's got to be hard to even get that relaxed, though, in a game like volleyball. It seems that you're just going to run into, especially now it's 1-1. Now it's really going to get. So either way, does it? After this, if whichever one gets the next match will be till 15.
No, this will be to 25.
This one's 25. Then the next
it'll
one will
only be if it goes if it ends up being 2 games to 2 games. Then the last game, the 5th game, would go to 15.
Okay, so I got you. So it's almost like, so if you got them 2-0, then the next one's at 15.
No, if you're up to it, so for the first 4 sets, no matter what the score is, it's to 25.
Gotcha. Okay, so we called that JV earlier.
That was the 3rd set. So they only played 3.
Oh, okay.
They don't play 5. So that the last, since they don't go to 5, the 3rd set's their last set.
Oh, I called it. Okay, I understand it.
Yeah.
We can put in parentheses, Andy learns volleyball.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming out. It's it's almost harder to find somebody that knows about volleyball around here. Now tonight we had the problem with some other folks we have talked to at times, and again they've had other commitments, and we were kind of like, that's usually our go-to. What do we do now? Because the staff here, we don't know too much. So we appreciate Jared reaching out, and
I appreciate you calling. I'm really enjoying this. Thank you for asking.
We asked Jared about it last week, and he said, well, I'll talk to some people, and we all know Jared. It's kind of, Jared said he's reaching out. You don't know what you're going to get, but hey, he came through this time. But if they're listening tonight, him and Lee, they're at a golf tournament this week.
Nice.
And missing out football tomorrow night. So we've got new announcers everywhere this week.
There you go. That's a nice cross-court hit there by, I think that was number 13, Darby. Oh, no, it wasn't Darby. It was the outside hitter with a great cross-court hit. Number 30, Laney Carmichael hit that. That was a great swing. Oh, a nice tip over the block, keeping the ball in play. A smart play. That's number 9 for Kylan Barger for Oak Ridge.
Would you say these two teams are pretty evenly matched?
I would. Really, it's come down to who is serving and passing the best right now.
Yeah.
In terms of the play itself, very similar teams. Their best hitters and the people they want to get the ball to are their middle hitters. They both have good servers. It just depends who's serving more consistently. Oak Ridge has served consistently the first set, and Clinton came back and really did a great job in the second set. That was a nice kill by number 9, Riley Owens, with a cross-court swing.
This seems like it's truly anybody's match tonight.
It is. Oh, nice swing.
Now it just had an awkward position for her. It just got right under, kind of hit off her side of her forearm.
She was in a good spot defensively.
Yeah.
Just, hit off the block, good swing. Oh. That was one that I think
that stopped the momentum.
Kylan would have wanted
she can
back.
walk it back here for a few seconds and get ready. Oak Ridge plays quick. I've noticed that they're getting back there. Let's go.
Well, just so we can't really have the angle here, but the ball hit the antenna sticking up there. And you have to keep that ball inside the antenna when you swing. So when she hit that ball, it hit the antenna, which means it's an out call.
I've seen that. Maybe it happened earlier. It seemed like one of them I thought for sure. I couldn't tell why they gave the point to Oak Ridge. That might have been what it was.
Oh, nice play here by both sides. Smart playing. See how she gave it to the setter. The setter had to take the first ball. Even though Oak Ridge, but number 18 had to take the first ball, and that now they don't have a setter now to run an offense. So it's really good coaching, really good playing by the Clinton Lady Dragons there. Opportunity. Oh, what great hustle by Kylan Barger there. Oh, a great play.
And they keep giving it to her.
Number 21. Yep. That's Ellie Murrell. Tried to put it in that deep corner. Was a little bit too high. Oh, something happened. I don't know what happened. Maybe somebody was in the net.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
All right. Clinton has a opportunity.
They had them. Everybody would seem like they were moved up forward on that one.
Yep.
I guess that's something you got to be conscious of. Is if you start seeing yourself getting too far forward, just take a few steps just to make sure when that one's coming in, you can be under it.
Yeah. Well, when you get a tall player like the middle hitters are for both teams, they can hit the ball down. So you have to. It's pretty tough to try on a good pass to try and defend them because they can hit the ball down or deep. And what do you do? You don't know what to defend then.
You can see her calling it. I can't hear her, but you can see her calling that.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
She's been pulling that move on them all night. They kind of, I don't know if you call it a backhand, but it's almost like a fadeaway type move. And that always I've noticed that throws them off. Having to do that movement back.
Kylan Barger with a big swing from the back row. Gets the kill.
Out. Clinton's really seems that they're building momentum now, and they're down 2 points, so they need it at this moment.
Oh, just out. Just out. Oak Ridge did a great job of what we call following the ball out so they can. Number 13 is serving for Oak Ridge, Haley Gray.
Oh.
Yeah, a couple missed serves here on both sides. All right, number 17 for Clinton is coming in to serve, and that's Xavier Ford. She did a nice job in the first set, or second set. Got him quite a few points. There's a nice serve.
In the back.
Yeah.
Can't really get them. They're darting. Almost like a dart you're trying to hit. The line drives can keep them back there.
Swing. Nope. Libero can't jump and swing, so she had to stay on the ground. Oh, smart play by the setter, number 18, Peyton Upcraft, by hitting it off the block and out. There's a touch on Clinton on that. That number 10 is serving for Lily Shelton. Is this the first time I haven't really seen her in yet?
No, as I say, I believe this is her first time in.
Okay. Number 30, is that Owens? Yeah, no, Lene Carmichael.
Little communication error right then.
Libero for Clinton, number 24, is Mackenzie Crisp serving. Nice pass. And they give it to the middle, going behind. That's called
good hustle, though.
Great hustle. So the middle that time ran what we call a slide play. She ran behind the setter, almost off of 1 foot to hit that ball. Very hard to defend. This is number 24, Lily Yasu, serving for Oak Ridge.
She's
right
taller,
into the
so
corner.
She can just put it right there in the.
There's that tall setter is able to push that ball over on tight passes.
What do they keep doing with the scoreboard? What's going on?
Let's see. It's Clinton's down by 2. It looks like, huh, Andy?
They did have 11 going up. I guess they started to hit the wrong one or something. Everybody always gives me trouble about the scoreboard when I miss something.
Oh, really?
So I'm fine. I'm airing grievances tonight on somebody
Okay.
else.
That should be 10-9. There we go. Clinton coming back, down by 1. That's a nice
They're going
dig.
for that
Look
same
at that.
spot over and
Yep.
over again now. They know that Clinton's aware of it. I believe.
Get organized. Set was a little bit low, so she couldn't take a swing on the outside.
Oh.
And a nice swing off the block.
Yeah, they're just evenly matching. They're just neither one of them's going to let up enough for the other to just get in any kind of groove. Which it's a good. I like to say I like this type of match. You know, is that where it's just back and forth, where it's not ever just like okay, it's 24-7.
Right.
You know.
Nice swing to the what they say the neck deep
Oh,
corner, the
there.
1 zone. Yeah, a lot of
Kept it in the air,
Yep.
that fingertip.
Setter's trying to get in on the offensive, tipping the ball over.
Couldn't figure out what was it. Was it something about her hands or how she hit it or something? Or?
Yeah, I don't know exactly. I don't know when they called that. I missed that.
They called as soon as it went off of the Clinton player's hands.
Yeah.
They called it. I didn't know if it just is there a certain
They
part.
called a double hit. So what they're saying is that the ball touched 2 different parts of the body separately.
Ah.
Oh, nice. Look at this defense. Great defense on both sides. Wow. That's really nice. They're really playing hard defensively. There is rarely a ball, and you've made mention of this, noticing how when the ball maybe gets dug and it's off the court, how you see people just flying after it.
Yeah, it's oh. Yeah. They don't let up. All right, and you know it bothers me. This is kind of a side note. They really need to get that ball down from up there. It's just bothering me. I don't know why, but it's just bothering me.
Is this Xavier Ford serving? She did a great
it back
job in the
around.
second set. Is that or is that?
Ooh, they kept that one low.
Yeah, that is. That's number Lene Carmichael, I believe, number 30. Some tough serves there. Oh,
Wow.
of course, of course.
As soon as you say it,
she got him a couple points. So that's fantastic. So they're up by 2, 13 to 11. It looks like. No, 12, 11. Clinton is up. Oh, 13, 11.
I don't know.
13, 12. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. It seemed like.
Oh boy.
I'm just glad it's not me that's providing the viewer at home to score for once, and then just calling it over. Oh.
Nice set. Good cover.
Now, Oak Ridge seems to struggle when they get it jammed back like that a little bit, or it
Yeah.
throws them off.
Good rally here.
Yeah.
They're taking some great swings. Nice defense. Oh, what a nice rally.
Oh, you
on
can tell they
both
got her
sides.
upset back there. It just hit right off her hand just wrong.
Mm-hmm. Number 13. Is this number 13? Darby. A nice serve. Oh, what a great save by Marissa Kenilworth.
She went for it.
Yeah, she did.
I was scared number 32 on the score. That's who we might need to talk to right there about that scoreboard. What's going on?
Looks like a timeout for Oak Ridge. They don't want to get too far behind.
Clinton fares better, I've noticed, with these timeouts. They come out of them better. They always come out a little more level-headed. And like, once again, not since that first game has anybody took off and just commanding. Oak Ridge just kept the lead in the first one. And now it's swapped back and forth the whole way through.
Yeah, you're exactly right. From basically the middle of the second set, so that I think Clinton was up maybe 12-2 at the beginning of the second set. Oak Ridge came up and basically tied them, and then ever since then, like you said, they've been within 1, 2, 3 points of each other, pretty much the whole set. Then,
which just makes it interesting to me. It just keeps it from
exciting. Last
week we were in and out, and Austin Each proved not to be much of an opponent for Anderson County High School.
Oh yeah.
And then our broadcast was done by 7:02.
Oh my goodness.
So
well, this one's going to last a little bit longer.
I've enjoyed seeing that this is a little more competitive competition. But Anderson County was a very tough team, so that probably shows a lot for them on there too as well. So 15-12. We'll see if Clinton can hold on to this lead and maybe get them a second win in this set.
Oh, what a way to come out of a timeout with an ace.
Yeah.
That is a big
I think these
big
timeouts
serve coming out of the tie. You called it, Andy.
I think they favor. Yeah. Guy hit the ground.
Look at that, 2 in a row. Andy, you know your game here. You know volleyball.
Should be an expert by the end of this.
You should be. Yeah. No, that was good.
Oh.
3 in a row. How is that?
So you can have it tip the net over.
You can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought
it's
not like ping pong rules where you can't have it like
right.
that.
So I'm going to give away my age. I used to play when you couldn't have the ball touch the net.
Oh.
That was a long time ago.
If I made up the rules myself, I would say you couldn't.
You couldn't? All right.
I'd say you couldn't, period. That's kind of, ping pong is the closest thing I get to playing net sports usually. And I don't prefer, I hate to see it when it goes off the net.
Right.
During a serve. Or at least that's the rules we play.
Yeah.
My buddies.
Let's see if Marissa I was going to say, she had a good string of points in the second set. And seeing if she could do that again. Yeah. Number 7 coming in for Keegan Skaggs. I think this may be her first time to get some action today. I don't remember seeing her. Do you, Andy?
No, this is her first time out.
Oh.
They must have want to make sure they get some players in there. What? She appears to be sophomore, so yeah, they're probably trying to get her.
A little experience.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great serve.
Can you play it off the wall? That's what I gotta wonder if you can.
No, yeah.
Give it just a good desperation move. And I'm too abstract for the game. I look at it, I'm like, well, maybe you can hit it down the side of the
another grip. So these serves are coming straight. You know, a lot of times the serves will go up and then come down. What Oak Ridge is doing is this number 11, number 13. This is Haley Gray. She's really serving the ball straight. And those are tough to.
Yeah, it's proven to be so because they're having a.
I think you might see a timeout here, either this point or if they score one more. You might see a timeout by Clinton. There it is.
Clinton call it?
Yep.
I wouldn't expect Oak Ridge to. They had such momentum. But once again, we'll see if this is part of one of their strengths is where come out of this timeout and rally a little bit. Yeah, it's shaping up to be just a full night. I mean, you know, for both teams.
Yeah.
I mean, at the very beginning, it looked like Oak Ridge was just kind of overpowering them that first game at the very beginning. And then you're like, okay, Clinton's coming back a little bit, but Oak Ridge is still up. And then,
Right.
And there's no routine developed after that for either one.
Oh, right
Point
into
for
that
Oak
corner.
Ridge.
Did you see that,
Yep,
Andy?
same
That's
place every
that
night.
corner is really been a good spot for both teams, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I was going to say they stay on that side of the court too, so both are hitting it kind of opposite. They found, I guess, opposite sides, but it's on the same side of this court, so they're.
Serve back to the middle. Again, she tried to go.
Trying to go
see
that corner.
Yeah.
Better keep somebody.
And that was outside that antenna, and it landed out too. Well, look at that score, Andy.
Once again,
19
19,
you
19
called it. These are two evenly matched teams.
Oh, she had that was almost like a knuckleball. almost.
Oh,
Clinton put it right down the middle.
Strong side out by Clinton with a great swing by number 21, Ellie Murrell, to get Clinton back up by 1. Is this Xavier Ford?
Yes, I believe
Oh,
so.
look at that. She came right back with a great serve. Number 17, yeah, that's Xavier Ford again. She's been doing a really great job in the back row, especially serving, that's for sure.
She's one of the more veteran players. She's a junior. Go they.
Oh, nice
good
block.
Yeah, good save though. Oh, we're not gonna let it. Nobody's gonna let.
Oh, that's
kind of got discombobulated
yeah.
there.
A lot of people on the ground over there. Lily Shelton, is that number 10? Did I get that right? No. Is that? I can't tell. Oh, just out.
For a complete novice in volleyball, it seems the variable of how that ball hits off of your arms plays. You know, you can have, I'm going to this or whatever, but if it just hits your wrist bone instead of your right here or right here, it seems it's a totally different shot.
Yeah, you want to hit it with your forearm, not down on your wrist, because that's too bumpy, right? You want to hit on this flat part, and you can control
You
the
can
ball
tell when
better.
they hit it right, say it hits off that hand
That's
because
right.
it just rolls off of it really heavy.
Yeah.
Get a lot of spin.
Well, that was a kill by Lily Yasu to get Oak Ridge back in it. Now she goes back to serve.
Clinton.
Oh, and a nice.
Clinton's 2 away.
So the one thing I really like about what Clinton does when their outside hitters can't take a big approach and take a big jump, and they see a big block, they hit it high off the fingers of the hands of the block of Oak Ridge, and they've been very effective of that. And that's coached. That's something that they work on, something that their hitters, are taught to do, and they do a wonderful job of that. Oak Ridge wants to stop this momentum, so their coach, Audrey Sherrills, called a timeout. And
She knows. Do they have unlimited timeouts?
No, you get 3 timeouts.
3 timeouts
each
per
set.
Okay, so they're probably at the limit of theirs now. I don't know if they've used all 3.
2.
They've at least used 2. I don't know if Oak Ridge called that last timeout.
Don't they have 2 timeouts in high school? I could be wrong about that. So Josie Moody, this is their setter who's serving. Clinton.
And she hits a very, if I'm remembering correctly, she hits more of a line drive type of serve. What you were mentioning, she's a little bit taller, so she can drive down.
That's exactly right.
Keep you guessing on where that ball's going to hit.
Yeah. Let's see what zone she's going to serve. So, see, that girl isn't supposed to pass the ball. So, oh, that was a nice spot. So that girl that passed the ball, her job is just to call the ball in and out. So she was standing on the back line, and the ball hit her at the waist level. And that coach will train her a little bit better, next time. Just, hey, that ball's out. You don't need to touch it. Oh, a beautiful hit to
like swing
the corner.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like swinging at a bad pitch almost. You just like, man, I just want it. It's like a high little flow, slow fastball at high. You
Right,
just
right.
want to whack it, but you know you shouldn't though.
So this is set point for
Yep. Clinton.
the Lady Dragons here.
Oh.
Okay, giving Oak Ridge an
I
opportunity.
felt like she was just like, this one's going over, and this is it for this one or something.
Kylan Barger has an opportunity to tie it up here. I think on a good pass, they're going to try and set the middle. Oh, what a great serve.
That's that one right there, just hit off that.
Right, and that's one of those that we were talking about this before. You kind of mentioned that top spin, that the ball comes down. So when she hit that, it fell right in front of the passer. Dropped down, right, and then hit her exactly what you were saying. Hit her more on the wrist than she wants to hit it. Contact the ball on her forearm. A good timeout by Clinton there, by Coach Johnson. So this is going into overtime, right? You have to win by 2.
That's what I was going to ask, is if you win by 2. Or if it's...
Got to win by 2. To 25, whoever gets to 25 first, or you have to win by 2.
So this is definitely by 2 now, ain't it?
Yep. Oh, that's a nice serve into the corner. Oh, I like that swing. That was a nice swing.
Oh, way to stay in the game. He didn't. Oh.
Yeah, that's a double. So
it looked like it's kind of bobbled back and forth.
Yeah, the middle blocker played it, and then she played it again, and that they call that a double hit on her. And that was a correct call.
I believe that happened to Clinton earlier in the maybe it was the match.
For the set point. Oh my goodness, what a comeback by this is a great volleyball match. That was it looked like Clinton had a lot of the momentum. You called it out of that timeout. They came out with 3 straight points. And Andy, they like you said, they it seemed like they were in control, but Oak Ridge was able to kind of pull that out.
I think Clinton likes to have the fast-paced, you're just moving, and Oak Ridge seems like they like to get set where they get that one server just sitting back there in that pocket, and their coach can call them out this certain spot, and okay, go there now, just looking at each play. It seems they got different styles, mate. Similar but different. I don't know enough about it to see what I'm looking, to call it, but it just seems that they got different paces a little bit.
Well, both coaches are, like I said, I'm really impressed with the way the teams are coached. They're really well coached. They have plans. They know where to go, with the ball. If they're what we call out of system, they do a fantastic job of putting balls in great spots to, get the opposing team out of system, what we call out of system.
Yeah, there are definitely.
And there aren't a lot of just unforced errors where people are just missing balls like into the net or out. There's a few, but they're aggressive errors. They're taking swings. And
you're not seeing a lot of it just comes at you when it's a set and there's like communicate or somebody just lets it hit and just you're not seeing that whatsoever from either team.
Both teams are organized on the court, with that. So this has been a really fun match to watch
so Oak Ridge.
And announce. Yeah,
and I appreciate it. This has been fun. I a little bit nervous about today. I was like, well, I know I'm going to go. Good evening, everybody. Just totally not get anything right. But it's a unique situation for us tonight, but it's been pretty good. I've enjoyed this.
Well, I hope your listeners are enjoying it as much as I am because this is a
they
great volleyball match that we're watching. Really well coached teams. Both teams hustling after the ball, playing some great defense. Just really fun volleyball.
Yeah, they are definitely Clinton. So you can tell by the girls are ready to get this going, and just because Oak Ridge is on the cusp of winning, and Clinton's just wanting them to definitely not let them take any advantage of this.
Yeah, so this is
starting off bad for them,
yeah.
too.
So this is set number 4. Oak Ridge is up 2 sets to 1. And Clinton needs to win this to keep this match
I can't remember
going.
her name, but she's been a strong server for them all night. I mean, strong all over.
Oh, nice swing. There's that topspin that came down right in front of the defender. Oak Ridge, looks like it might be Kylan Barger might be back there serving. Oh, a nice swing by number 14, Maggie Williams, to get the kill. Clinton was in a great position to defend that, but just a little bit too much heat on it. Oh, good hustle. Wade, Clinton did a great job of getting that ball back to extend the play. Oak Ridge has an opportunity with a free ball. They go to the middle. Right side hitter number 13, Haley Gray, with a tip to the middle, places it in a really nice spot. But Clinton hustled, but just could not pick that ball up. Kylan Barger back to serve again with an ace into the corner. I'll tell you, Oak Ridge has a plan from what I can see, and they're really working the corners on their serve. They've tried both corners at different times during this match, and they've done a great job of getting the ball there and getting some points. Number, let's see, 30, Laney Carmichael, Laney Carmichael, sorry. Back to serve. Oh, there's one of the few unforced errors that we've seen today. Just an error that we haven't seen very much of. Okay, the libero for Oak Ridge is serving, Marissa Kenworthy. Nice pass. Really going after the middles, and a great swing to the corner. Great swing to the corner by Darby Brummett, who is back to serve now. She ran off some points earlier in this match, and there she might start another run. Great serve, a little top spin, drops right in front of the libero for Oak Ridge and scores a point.
How critical is getting your libero? How critical is that to a team?
Libero is probably one of the most important positions now for teams. They really have a huge effect on just the play of the team. You know, they're serving. They're the secondary setter.
Mm-hmm.
Both of these teams are using the libero as their secondary setter. If the normal setter takes the first ball, the libero sets in to set the other team, and then they're the main defensive player. They're back there and usually put that player in the spot that the opposing team will hit the ball in that spot the most. So
there you
they have
go.
a lot
As
of
you speak of right there.
There it is.
There it was. And I've just wondered that, because it's kind of like not knowing much about it, it seems that they're very critical in the flow of when your defense begins.
Absolutely.
If they have a bad start, then it's going to be a quick pace, or like that right there. That was a setter or what? I don't know. I can't tell who's who. I could tell libero, but I can't tell it just because of the shirt. But
right. I think what you're going to see the rest of this match is when each team has an opportunity to set their middle, they're going to try and get the ball to their middle hitters as much as possible, because they have really done a great job of getting kills for their team. That was a great swing on the outside. Again, Number 24 took a swing on the outside. I believe that was 24 that hit that, but she's actually a middle hitter.
Yeah.
So they're just really now what they're doing is they're going and using their best hitters to get points for themselves. There's that.
There's that move she's done tonight.
Yep,
She just, it's like a hook almost.
Uh-huh. See there, they're trying to get to the middle.
Oh, dropped it right over.
Mm-hmm. They're both sides. I think you're going to see that, Andy, where they're going to really try and work hard to get the ball to their middle hitters, and that's what they did here. Setter for Oak Ridge. Peyton Upgraff found Lily Yasu.
I felt like it. For some reason, the way she was just holding it, seemed like she jumped and hit it low. I was like, ankle.
Could have been a bad toss, right?
Yeah.
And you saw that?
Just seemed different than what I've seen them throw a lot up there. Went the opposite, too far. And once again, we're back to trading points.
Nikki Edmondson just came in.
That's a deadly game to play, though, all the way to
No,
25.
you can't do that, right?
Yeah.
Somebody will get some points in a row here. Oh, what a great, great swing into the corner. Ellie Murrell for Clinton did a wonderful job. And the setter for Clinton, who didn't have a perfect pass, he was way off the net. Josie Moody was able to find her middle with that set. That was wonderful. Again, see, number 4, they've got the ball to their middle. They're doing everything they can to get the ball to their middle. Nikki Edmondson with a nice kill on that.
Clinton seems to keep their two just stationed up front. Oak Ridge seems to be the whole moving back and forth a lot, like the whole group moves. And Clinton keeps that up front and seems to like put the back to keep. I don't know, maybe if I'm reading it wrong, but that's what just appears right off the bat. Is Clinton keeps those 2 defenders, taller ones up front to make sure, and then the other 4 just seem to be just kind of.
That's exactly right.
Pulsating.
You start your defense with your block. So the people that are closest to the ball defensively kind of set your defense up, right? So the block starts it up, and then based on where the block is, you position your defensive players around it. So Oak Ridge, I believe, called a timeout here. It's only 10-10. You wonder, golly, why do they call a timeout at 10-10? It's a close game. I think, again, just speculating, but if I was a fly on the wall, Oak Ridge has missed a couple serves in a row or quite a few serves here in just the last couple points. I think the coach might have just, real smart, just kind of remind them, hey, we need to really concentrate on our serving, because that's when their serving's going, they're really giving Clinton a lot of trouble. See, that girl again passed the ball.
She should have let that one go. That was out.
That her only job. That's about the 3rd or 4th ball that she, and again, the coach will talk to her and she'll, like, hey, that's the one you just let go. Just let it go if it comes to you, right?
Yeah, if it's chest high at you and you're at the line.
Oh, what a beautiful set by Oak Ridge's setter, Peyton Upgraff. She used one hand on the move and found her middle hitter again, right? With the kill. Number 4, Nikki Edmondson.
They stay consistent. Oh, I just got. Oh, she was not ready for
just
that.
a little mistiming, but it worked, right?
It transfixed her. She didn't know. She was just.
Yeah.
But everybody has that happen in any sport. Everybody has that moment where you're like, "What? I don't know why I wasn't there."
Right. What the referee called there was the ball never went over the net. So it might have looked like it was blocked.
Yeah, I couldn't tell what was.
Yeah, what the referee saw was the ball never went past the net. It got caught in the net. Oh, that's a nice set. And look at that to the corner. What a beautiful, smart play. And
she was even beat out on it. She said, I'm going to slide it out just to try to see if I can get to it even. They both teams here have hustled all the way through, too.
Absolutely.
You can tell, if everybody's hustling, it's hard to just take anybody down and just.
Great serve by Marissa Kenworthy, and then a great pass. Oh, that was a wonderful play by Clinton.
She must have just barely got a finger on that one or
Yeah.
something.
Again, what you're saying, Andy, all the hustle you see out there is great. There isn't a ball that hits the ground without
Somebody chasing
somebody
it.
yes, chasing it, being on the ground.
Boy,
Again, getting the
that's
ball to her.
just a good shot. It
Yeah.
looks like you just can't do nothing about that. There's certain things you just tell you just can't help.
So that was number 24, Lily Yasu, and what she did again, they're moving her. She's hit from behind the setter. She's hit in front of the setter. She's hit outside. She's hit shoot sets. They do everything to get her balls in different spots of the court. Oh wow, that's a nice defensive play right there, and a nice swing by Clinton. All right, Clinton has an opportunity here. Get the ball in the middle, and they go deep court. Oh, what a great follow.
Oh,
that was a wonderful play by, I believe that's Kylan Barger, who ran behind their libero on Oak Ridge and continued the ball. That was a nice play. A
Because when
great
it got to
spot.
libero,
by-
she was just like, oh, I
That's
think
right.
she was like, oh, that's got perfect. She called it perfect to her to get it over the net.
Yeah, they're gonna-
Yep, waiting on that one. Well, as you watch this, you can start seeing, like I was just saying just then, you can see, like, it seems like Oak Ridge all fluctuate forward at times, and then that just allows for that one that just normally, if the two of them were in the back, they could just come forward on it easy. Point for point.
Yeah, good match.
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody's going to go on a run here. I don't know who, but somebody will go on the run.
Well, she served for Oak Ridge earlier and gave them some trouble,
Okay.
I believe.
Oh, that's a great serve. Wow.
Made her put it
There's
way
a lot
out
of
there.
pace on that. Kylan Barger hitting to, oh, nice swing. See, they're being aggressive, both sides. They're not getting perfect sets, but all their players, both sides, again, I go back to the coaching. You coach that. They're taking these aggressive swings, and they're consistent, and they're in, and even though it might be a broken play, they're putting the defense on, in a bad position.
And there's not a lot of wild shots. Just
No.
nothing wild. Like last week I seen from Austin East, just watching in the control room, that they had a few times where they were young, you could tell.
Right,
And they
right.
just had a few were just line drives straight out
Yeah.
to almost over the bleacher side. And you're like, oh gosh, they ain't going to get nowhere on that.
A nice swing, got the ball to
They
the
must
middle
have just
hitter.
barely been out or something.
Yep. Ellie Morrell with the kill on that one. Oh, something, what? I don't know what happened. Thought it was a kill by Clinton. Interesting. All right, we may have a timeout here. I don't know. Let's
Yeah,
see.
Clinton will probably call one. I mean, that's been their bread and butter to reset tonight.
Yeah, this is Lily Yasu with his second or third serve. Oh, a
yeah.
nice swing on the outside.
Once again, you just can't be like, well, they're starting to get a few points. 'Cause,
Laney
man,
Carmichael. Yeah.
no servers can get a groove right now at all. It's just it's a switch back and forth. a
That's
lot.
right. Mackenzie,
Popped over net. I don't think she meant to do that so
Nope.
much.
smart play by a great serve by Mackenzie Crisp, and then Darby Brummett. She could have hit that ball really hard, but instead she just said, "I'm going to control it,"
Yeah.
and just pushed it off to the side. Great play. Nice pass. It's a nice block again.
Oh, good save on
good,
that.
Good defense. Good defense.
Oh,
Oh,
just
my.
that.
One of those rare times where it was just an unforced error. Just a very clean volleyball match. Really fun to
Yeah,
watch.
it's not been much. Nothing's contested. Looked like I didn't think nobody's gonna get to that one for a second.
Yep.
Oh, once
great
again, they just
shot by Kylan Barger. And the setter now is going back to serve, Peyton Upgraff. Let's see if she can, if she's going to go on a run or if Clinton can get the side out right away. Oh, what a great
It's a good
cover.
save.
Yep, great cover.
I think they thought that was over.
Oh, that was a nice cover by Clinton.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was just straight spiked it in, and that was it on that play. And it might have been fair. That net caught it just perfect, too.
Yep.
I'll say for the times I've played volleyball, I've always enjoyed the chance you get from the net.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it gives you that extra little bit where you're like, oh, I'll flub that one right off my wrist, and bam, it knocks it out to your buddy out there.
Yeah.
Got injured worse than anything playing volleyball in high school in the gym. Just got off a turned ankle from skateboarding, was broken, and then immediately turned it jumping up for one. I still remember that. It re-injured it and gave me trouble. It still gives me trouble to this day.
I don't want to say this, but that might be age more than anything.
Oh, I think so. Well, see, I don't stop. I'm still out there with it skating. I enter contests and do this and that, so I stay with it. And I stay sore.
Yeah. Well, that was almost a great block by Clinton. Just out.
Oh, what a matchup, though. I mean, we might have to get a pot of coffee out just for Clinton this time. Oh.
Yep.
I was wondering what they was going to call that there. If it was the net or if she got her hand on it. The net. Now, did they call it when they get their hand on the net, or is there a certain amount
there is,
allowed?
but what happened is the setter can't hit the ball over above the net when they're back row. So the setter's back row, and she touched the ball above the net. It's what they call like a back row attack. They're going to need a timeout here. You know, I think coach will call a timeout. Maybe not. Yep, there's a timeout. They're going to try and ice the server, right?
Oh, yeah.
Make that server miss or make her serve an easy ball. And I think the coach, you know, one of the things that Oak Ridge has been doing is serving into the corners, so the Coach Johnson may be telling her team, you know, hey, just be aware that to watch for the corner serve.
Yep.
And then probably telling her setter, just reminding her setter seems very experienced, but telling Josie, hey, let's try and get the ball to our middle hitter. Darby, I think, is in the front row. Yeah, couldn't do that with that pass.
I spent a lot of time saying the name Josie. That's my daughter's name.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah. I spent a lot of time coaching her. It's the same.
Yeah.
She's if they were watching, I would tell her hi tonight, but they ain't watching.
Oh,
They don't.
okay.
What Dad does is not cool. Dad's doing it, so it's not cool.
My kids are 9 and 11. I get it.
At that age, 9 and 11, you know they make you want to dial 911 sometimes, too. So it's coincidental. Clinton not going to let it.
No.
It will not go quietly. There you
Oh,
go.
a nice big block. So
barely in there, too.
Clinton got the ball to their middle hitter, who took a great swing, put Oak Ridge on the defense. Oak Ridge couldn't really run an offense, and so they had a big block and did a great job. 23-all. What a great game.
Yeah, they are.
Clinton needs this game to continue. If it's 2 sets to 1.
And every time you get to a minute ago, I was like, well, that might be it. And then here you go, 23-23. They call their timeouts I'm sure it aggravates Oak Ridge, too, because they know that this has been detrimental to them when they go to this timeout. It gives Clinton a chance to strategize. I'm assuming their strategy plays out well when they can stop in the middle of this, because they seem to rally. And, well, there's 2 more points for either one to rally this time, so we'll see how this goes. It's not one of them ones you can call and say, I think that's about going to be it. I mean, it's a great matchup.
It really is.
Probably one of the better ones we've had.
Thanks for asking me to come to
no
this,
problem.
man. This is like the best, this is great volleyball here. Great high school volleyball.
We might have to have you come back. Oh, Lord, somebody knows about it. And
it's
out.
They called it out. Yeah.
I'm pretty neutral on these, but I still go, either way. For either
well, you
side.
couldn't tell, and he did the right thing. He made the wrong call, and right away he knew. And I don't know if I'm assuming that the line judge, called it. Okay, this is match point.
Let's see what happens.
Kenworth, and it is out. Oh boy.
24.
That was one of, you know,
they're getting excited now.
One of the things we always talked about to our players is you don't miss a serve coming out of a timeout. You don't miss a serve at match point.
You just won't put it in the play, if anything,
right.
Fred, just to make sure. There we go.
Oh, that's a nice swing, a nice defense. Oh, rats.
So it's got to be by 2, don't it? Yep. Seems like she just, I don't know what happened right there. She just caught a bad one off her wrist, it looks like.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Okay, good timeout.
Yeah.
Good timeout by Coach Johnson. Again, trying to
probably
ice
tell they're getting a little bit intense right there.
So next, another game that's going to go into overtime here, right?
Yep.
Extra innings, so to speak.
You see that guy check his watch down there, that TSSAA official down there. He checked his watch.
Well, he checks it because they timed the timeout.
Oh, okay.
So the timeouts last a minute. So he has his job, being that what they call the down official, is he has to make sure that they're out of their timeout after a certain time. So he has to always do his watch every time.
Yeah, they got to be on it. And these officials, too, you can tell like that last one, he was just, he didn't have no question in his mind. He was out.
Very well officiated. Haley Gray serving. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Good timeout, Coach, right?
Yeah.
Coach Johnson, good timeout.
Yeah, they just do not, Oak Ridge don't benefit from the timeout.
You're right about that, Andy.
They're a pace. They need to keep it up.
Wow.
See, look at
that was a great play. I don't know if you can notice, but the setter for Oak Ridge, Peyton Upcraft, she shot that ball out so quick that it created a huge split in the block from Clinton, because Clinton has a big block.
Couldn't move on it. Okay, that what you're talking about. They're like, just get it and play now.
Okay. Oh, my
what happened right
goodness.
there?
He called a double hit on Clinton.
Oh, man.
Wow. That was, I mean, it was the right call, but, boy, that was a little bit tight. But what a great match, Andy.
Boy, it is. I tell you what, they've had you can't get a better matchup for that. No. All the way down to the buzzer, so to speak. Both teams running in and out. And here, I tell you what, we'll see. Oh, there we go. That's an official end to an Anderson County sports event. Well, I tell you what we'll do.